Ooh, we're starting to get into the thick of it. We're starting to get some of these big, big earnings coming up here. I'm excited. Next week's going to be even bigger, but we'll take a look at this week also because this is going to be some fun stuff. We have a lot of financials in this week yet again, but there's some big companies in here to definitely take a look at. Definitely, we're at the point where the market is going to be, the momentum is going to have to be carried on by these earnings at this point. So we need a really good earnings season, so let's see if they can do it. Starting Monday after close, we got Logitech. A little good old Logitech. You know them for their mice and their keyboards. You know, they do what they want with those. They make a good product. There you go. We got First Defiance Financial Corporation, Enterprise Financial. Then we're going on to Tuesday. Before open on Tuesday, we have Halliburton. That's right. Comerica. I don't know. I don't know what that says. Can't tell if that's a goof on my end. We got TAL, baby. Mercantile. We got Old National Bank. FNB Corporation. That stands for Freaking Bank Corporation, in case you didn't know. That's false news. I lied to you there. We have Signature, Atlantic Union Bank Shares, People's Bank Corp. Alrighty. So after close, we got some big ones. This is some big ones. Netflix. Obviously, always wanted to look at. The key here for Netflix is going to be their subscriber growth. See where that's at. Obviously, with Disney Plus coming out this quarter as well, it'll be interesting to see how they grew subscriptions during the time in which, Disney Plus grew a good 20-something million subscribers under their platform. We'll see what Netflix was able to do in that time. Obviously, I think the stock could absolutely plummet if they post some bad subscriber growth. I don't personally agree with the fact that you have to choose one or the other. I think there's no reason why you can't have both Netflix and then Disney Plus and then another service. You still get out cheaper than actually having cable, typically in the end, and you have more content than you know what to do with. So, on my end, my perspective, Netflix, it'll be a very, very interesting stock to watch. Could plummet, could shoot to the moon if they post really good numbers. All right, you got United. Another very big one here is going to be Capital One. You're definitely going to look at Capital One of the biggest financials right now. You definitely need to know what they're doing. JP Morgan posted a very good time. We'll see what Capital One has. Obviously, with increased spending over the holiday season, I could see Capital One having a very good quarter. People use Capital One for everything. You know what I mean? I could see a very good quarter happening. And housing up, I could see Capital One should have a good quarter. Lovely. One of my favorite little positions right now, TD Ameritrade. Already up 60% on that freaking thing. So hopefully they post some very good looking earnings. Keep that trend up until eventually Charles Schwab officially buys them out, and then I can switch over to those Charles Schwab shares. But for now, give me some good earnings, TD. Give me some good earnings. It'll be very interesting to see with TD Ameritrade how the lack of commissions on trades is going to affect their EPS. There's going to be a huge quarter for that with all these companies that are share traders, brokers. We're going to see a big impact, and I'm excited to see what that has for them, and if that means the stock's going to plummet or if they're going to, people are just going to get used to it. It kind of was already sold into it when the shares went down so significantly on all brokers. I mean, in all brokers, once they started trending to saying, hey, we're going to do zero commissions, everyone sold out of these, and that's when I picked them up. So I don't know if it's already priced in to an extent, but we'll see what these earnings look like. We have Navient, Zion's Bank Corp, Interactive Brokers, another one. It's going to be interesting to look at the EPS number there, as well as total revenue. WSFS Bank, Fulton Financial Corporation, Service First Bank. So, again, I'm telling you, financials have a big, big impact on what the market's doing. So, if financials do well this quarter, I think we'll be looking good. So, before open, we've got a little bit of fuel cell energy. Who's ready to buy those puts out on them? You know what I'm saying? I am. I don't know, actually. I'm going to stay out of it. I already made money off fuel cell. I'm staying out of it. I'm a one and done kind of guy. We have Abbott. Always a good one to look at. Pay a nice little hefty, good decent dividend. Good company. Ally Bank. ASML. Prologis. Rogers. Baker Hughes. Okay. Amphenol. That just sounds like a drug. Not the company. It sounds like a drug. But that's okay. It is a drug, by the way. Northern Trust and Community Bank System. We got Kinder Morgan. That's right. Kinder Morgan. Not the candy thing. Not the bank. Not the whatever. It's Kinder Morgan. Another good old just staple to have in your portfolio happening here. Texas Instruments. That's just a classic. It's a classic little stock. Everyone's got it. Not really. I don't know why I said that. I would. I'm tempted on Texas Instruments, but it's tough right now. They're just not like the stock to pick because they're not going to be the ones getting all these gains like everyone else. Actually makes me slightly curious. And trust me, if I'm slightly curious, I am certainly going to look up what is going on with Texas Instrument right now. I want to check how it did last year. Woo, this thing was getting gains. I missed out big time. Freaking big time, dude. Thing went up 36% last year. I would lie and I missed out on these gains. Wow. Texas Instruments, just you gotta have it. Shoot, I messed up, guys. I already admit it. Teradyne. We got RLI. Steel Dynamics. Citrix. H.B. Fuller. Plexus. Raymond James and PTC. Finally, Thursday after close. Just kidding. Thursday before open. I'm not going out of order on you. We got Procter and Gamble. American Airlines is a good one to look at with, Boeing being such a piece of garbage. It'll be interesting to see how the other airlines are doing, like American Airlines, Southwest, and JetBlue, all reporting earnings that morning. Southwest had a plane go off the runway not too long ago, too, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But, obviously, nothing really bad happened because of it. It just went off the runway. It wasn't anything catastrophic. So, how about Union Pacific? Kimberly-Clark, definitely a good company. ST, KeyBank, Cadence, YVF. I was gonna think it was a Y, but there's no way that's a Y. It's a VF. After close, Intel. Love Intel. Love Intel. You want to know why I love Intel? Because if I could find my mouse here, I love Intel because see that's typing like no other. I got clickety clackities. That's why I love Intel because they are garbage. I'm just kidding. 23% gain last year. It's not hard to do last year for sure. We don't like Macs, but look at this 5-year chart for Intel. Not bad. Good company. Pay a nice little 2% dividend, so I like them. I don't have any I don't have any holdings, so if this thing were to drop, I would certainly consider it. We have. I don't even know how to pronounce that, and I don't even want to start. Atlassian. I don't know. Intuitive Surgical. That is a interesting one to look at as well. Intuitive Surgical it's one of these more speculative types, you just never know what you're going to get with Intuitive Surgical because right now this thing is a $650 freaking dollar share. The past 5 years, the thing's up freaking 240% or $400. Intuitive Surgical's wild. I mean, this thing is way overpriced, but considerably speaking, it's actually priced more fairly than Netflix on a PE ratio standpoint. So, to whatever is their own. If you owned Intuitive Surgical 5 years ago, 10 years ago, congrats. Skyworks Solutions, another very interesting one. This could be a very big stock just due to 5G. What it's going to play for in 2020, I think Skyworks is going to be the major player in that. So I think Skyworks is going to be a very good pickup if this thing falls. Discover, obviously big. E-Trade, another one you're going to look at. Another broker to look at. I feel like I really have to sneeze, but it's just not coming, and it's really hurting right now. It's getting real painful. We got Next Gen, Amertz Bank Corp, AVNet, and Associated Bank Corp. Friday, another big one. American Express, Ericsson, NextEra Energy, NextEra Energy Partners subsidiary, Synchrony Financial, they're a piece of garbage. Synovus, we have AB InBev. That's right. How about that? How's that beer selling? Who knows? We also have Hilram. We have Air Products. And finally, we're going to wrap it up with NVR. So there's some big earnings this week. And this is what it's going to get. I'm going to have to really analyze some of these in the following weeks. I'm going to try to do a lot more analysis on these and show you what's going on here for the big ones. So really hope you enjoyed and have a good one.